Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest World Tutorials. I am CDZ, and in this video I want to go over the new Hokora Ruler. So that is going to be the chocolate statue. So in the initial coverage that I did for this particular event that we're in now, I actually did go over the Hokora Ruler, in which I actually did say that it's actually going to have no effective attributes and no ineffective attributes. But in this case, you want to actually be using the latest weapon that has come out. That is going to be the Paw Mitten. So with that particular weapon, it's going to be specifically for taking down that enemy, which is going to be an inanimate type enemy, which I did explain about the weapon in a previous video for the weapon breakdown. So for this particular team that I'm going to be using here, I'm going to have a High Priest equipped with the Mysterious Crystal. So going to be used for healing and, if I can, buffing as well. So going to be doing some major damage or doing buffs to characters to give them some major damage to the enemy. So that's going to be quite important for this battle. Then over here, this is going to be my first demon equipped with the Aqua Dragon Dagger. So with this, in my initial coverage of this particular weapon, the weapon breakdown, it has a ability called Judge Paralyze. With that, it actually has a chance to paralyze the enemy while doing straight weapon damage. Then if they're already paralyzed, it does even more damage to the enemy. So that's going to be quite good for this particular battle. Then over here, these two characters are both going to have on the Paw Mittens. So with this, this is actually going to be good in terms of using two abilities. Most likely, I'm going to use one of the abilities, which is going to be Cat Uppercut. So that's going to do some pretty good damage to the enemy. So since they're inanimate type enemies, this is going to do about 1,150% weapon physical technique damage to the enemy, and that cannot be guarded nor evaded. So that's actually going to be quite good for this battle. So in that case, if you want to know more about this team, you can look down in the video description down below. But now I want to go over the chocolate statue, Hokora Ruler, in terms of their abilities. So in this case, with this particular battle, you're going to be fighting against two of these types of enemies. So the two chocolate statues. So with the chocolate statue, it's going to be an inanimate type enemy, going to have around 180,000 HP for both of them, 1 to 3 actions per turn. Weaknesses, pretty much just non-attribute damage. So its main ability is going to be called Koi no Arashi, which is Love Storm. This does around 210 Banki physical damage 3 times to all characters, with a chance to lower defenses by 1 rank, and gives the attacker a Breath Reflect buff. Then after that, it's going to have a Suko no Ichigeki, which is a critical blow, which does around 850 critical hit damage to 1 character. After that, it's going to have an ability called Aijo Comic Choco, which is going to be called a Love-Filled Chocolate. So this does around 620 physical damage to 1 character, with a chance to confuse them, lower their spell power by 2 ranks, and increase the attacker's attack power by 1 rank. After that, we're going to have Jihibiki, which is going to be Earth Rumble. This does around 130 Jabaria physical damage to all characters. After that, going to have a Yaiba Kudaku Fumitsuke, which is going to be a weapon break stomp. So this does around 400 damage to 1 character, with a chance to lower attack power by 1 rank. After that, it's going to have a regular attack that does around 500 physical damage to 1 character. And after that, it's going to have a Skuruto, which raises all allied defenses by 1 rank. So in terms of notes for this particular battle, you want to use Protective Shield to protect characters from debuffs and confusion. You want to defeat the right chocolate statue first, as it actually uses certain abilities rather earlier on in the battle to actually debuff the characters, so you want to take that one out first. Then after that, you want to buff up attackers when there is only one chocolate statue left, and you want to use Stand Firm along with a sudden activation protective shield to protect the party. Also, of course, you want to equip gear, souls, and soul pearls that increase damage or resistance to inanimate type enemies. So pretty much my strategy here is pretty much I'm just going to take out the one on the right with Cat Uppercut. So with this having 3 demons on the team, I'm going to be doing extra damage. So hopefully I can actually get some nice damage with the weapons that I have on, especially with some critical hits. So with that said, here we go. Okay, so here we go with this battle. So hopefully things do go well. So most likely, yep, going to go first. So in this case, lowered spell power, but that's actually okay since I'm not using any spells for any of these characters. So here, going to go ahead and attack. Hopefully lower some defenses. So there, got my attack power lowered there. There goes Squirtle. So in this case, with this character, so the one on the left still has their defenses lowered, but here going to lower everyone's defenses again. Then pretty much what I'll do here is I'm going to go ahead and heal up. And ooh, that missed. That actually would have been a critical blow. But here what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and use Cat Uppercut. So hopefully I can do some critical blows. Let's see. So nothing there. So there, that goes, that was Love Storm. So, okay, good. So the one on the right actually is paralyzed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go ahead, I'm going to actually attack the one on the left and try to take him out as fast as possible. So here, actually going to go ahead, heal up. Okay, good, nice. Got the Saint Echo. So that really going to help out, especially for, ooh, okay. Okay, so the one on the right actually is actually out now. So here, you're just going to go ahead. And now they're both paralyzed. Okay, so with that said, just going to go ahead, use Chocolate Fist. Okay, so the one on the left is taken out. Here, what I'll do, yeah, I just want to resurrect this particular one here. And with that, I can actually just go ahead and auto battle. So since and then that's done. Okay. So this Hokora is worth 28,896 experience points. The chocolate statue is a yellow soul, and here I got a D. Okay, so that was my battle against the chocolate statue Hokora Ruler, so level 64 special classes. So with that there, things actually did go quite well. I did actually lose my one character on the right during the battle, but I actually did luck out pretty much thanks to the Aqua Dragon Dagger in terms of paralyzing both of the enemies. So not at the same time, at the exact moment, but at the end, they were both paralyzed. So that pretty much just gives me free reign to just go ahead and take them out. But that actually worked out quite well. So you saw with Chocolate Fist that actually lowered their defenses quite a bit, so able to do more damage. Then you saw me do damage with both Chocolate Fist and also the Cat Uppercut. And then, like I said, with the Aqua Dragon Dagger, that really helped with lowering or debuffing them with the paralyzing, with Judge Paralyze. So that really helped out in making this battle go a lot smoother. And then, of course, with the High Priest going to go ahead and heal my characters. And then also that little resurrection at the very end as well. So yeah, that's pretty much how I'm going to go through this particular Hokora Ruler. Definitely, if you have the new weapon, that's actually going to really help out. And then also with the Aqua Dragon Dagger, that really helps out. In terms of Judge Paralyze, that is in terms of damage, it does do decent damage, but in terms of paralyzing the enemy, it's not going to be as often as you think. I think in my case, that particular case, that was actually a bit rare to have both of them paralyzed. But yeah, that actually did work out quite well. So now what I want to do is actually go over the S-grade soul of this particular Hokora Ruler. So like I said, this is going to be a yellow soul and going to be right over here. So this with yellow souls, usually your max HP and durability are going to be your main stats. So here 195 for your max HP, so that's pretty good, and 164 for your durability, that's actually pretty good too. In terms of the other stats, nothing that is mentionable, pretty much quite low. So the main stats that you would have for max HP and also your durability, those are going to be the highest stats there. In terms of your abilities, you're going to have plus 3% to weapon and physical technique skill damage. You're going to have plus 7% damage to inanimate type enemies, plus 5% resistance to inanimate type enemies, and then plus 10% resistance to fear. So that's going to be this particular soul here. So I already have it locked in. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So in terms of this team, you're actually going to see me use this team against for the Underworld Perfume enemy. So that is going to be for Silverinus. So definitely you're going to see a video on that coming soon. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.